The sign is gone.
The sign is gone because it's no longer our birthday. We used to have a happy birthday sign behind us. But also, I'm looking at our snowflakes and I'm kind of sad because we're going to be switching it up soon.
You know the ending of Hannah Montana when she leaves her house and she's like, she like kisses her. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how I'm going to feel. I love these snowflakes so much. Mm-hmm. Please don't get rid of them.
Okay, I won't.
Keep them very safe.
They'll be there. Can you find the hidden snowflake?
I love that. I am so excited though for a change.
Me too.
I think that isn't it weird? I feel like there's like evolutions of our podcast.
There's like certain moments, you know. I think about the Squishmallow moment.
Oh my God, please. That picture of us completely reclined is so funny. That's one of my favorite moments.
We're just laying down.
Do you have a favorite episode that we filmed that you feel like you can go back to?
Because of how comfortable I was or because of how good it was?
Just like you feel like it was peak content.
The horror, which sadly we don't have a video of it.
Oh my God, that sucks. That one was really funny. We made a joke about because he was like slime, wasn't he?
Yeah, the love interest was like a slime,
and they would like hold him in like a wheelbarrow. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I love that.
No, I think that was the joke though, right?
That was the joke.
Like the wheelbarrow. I don't know. I don't remember.
Brought him in a cup. I do remember that. I think one of our strongest episodes is Serpent and the Wings of Night. I don't know how it did, but I personally, that was peak humor.
Like how people received it? Yes. You mean? The audience?
More like how I received it one night at 2 a.m. when I missed you. And I was like, wait, we're kind of funny.
I thought that episode was really fun to film because we treated the book like a comedy. Yes. And we were saying things that did not happen in the book. But like the vibe was there. At least to us.
I love episodes like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's nice though because it's not that we're not taking like the book reviewing part seriously, but it's like you don't have to take it that serious.
Like, I mean,
people come for me.
We're just two girlies, two besties, and we just want to have some fun. Yes. And I think this one we're gonna have a lot of fun with.
You think so?
I think so. I think we're gonna be cracking up in this one.
Oh my God, just cracking up. I want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
You have known this book. You have held this book. You have cherished it.
I've held space.
Oh my gosh.
For this book.
Thank you,
I'm holding Cheli's finger.
I just want to formally, I didn't put my hair up in a bun. I just want to formally apologize.
For what?
I slept on it.
Oh, it's okay.
I slept on it. And I feel like I missed out. I missed time.
You got FOMO?
Yeah, I'm holding space with my own finger.
You got FOMO while you were reading it? Like, oh my God. Damn.
And honestly, me bringing up the fact that I wanted to read Ignite Me, I didn't realize how peak that book was.
Oh, dude, it was peak.
I've been sitting on like since the last time we talked, and I'm like, oh my God.
By the way, oh my God, if anyone watched our Ignite Me review, you have not released any of your funny content.
It's because
that you promised us.
Two things.
Okay.
I filmed it after work.
So?
She looks beat up. And on one of my fingers, something red is on there. And to this day, I don't know what it is.
It could be hot Cheeto dust.
And then the dress I wore that day, just pure marker. Because I know when I teach, I do this. And I'm just like...
The marker all over your dress.
And I look like a mess.
Beautiful, though. You're a working woman.
It's so hard to see that video.
You're a working woman.
Did you see the one I posted yesterday?
Yes. Why were you going through it? Wait. Oh, the song. The song.
Which one?
When you were like that, a song played and you were crying? That one?
No, I posted one video of me listening to Ignite Me. And I posted it on our BookFix pod, which you can find on our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. I posted it yesterday.
But our Instagram is just the BookFix pod.
Yes, thank you.
You did? But not on Reels, right? You
posted. Yes, I did.
You did?
Dude, you know how hard that is for me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, my day has gotten better. My day is beautiful. Thank you so much.
I'm trying really hard.
Cheli. Okay, I know I'm gonna come off biased, but you're so funny.
I get embarrassed.
Like, I feel like I have this like secret that people don't see how funny you are, and you know what? I feel bad for everyone. I really do.
But it's funny because like I posted it, and one of my friends who follows our podcast, shout out Maya, wrote, and I was just like, "Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. We love the engagement."
If we have one fan, it's gonna be her and Melissa. Oh my god,
dude,
2 M's.
For real. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
We need a third M.
I know we do. Don't count my sister.
Okay.
My sister.
I was thinking about what about my sister?
So funny. I am trying really hard to post on social media again. It's so hard. It's so hard.
I do love being disconnected. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. But I need to connect too.
I need to.
That's our late New Year's resolution.
It really
connect more.
I really want to beat our goal. Remember our Goodreads joke?
Oh god. We
don't post on Goodreads much, but now we do because we do have our book clubs on Goodreads and on Fable.
Mm-hmm. You can find it under the Book Fix Pod.
Mm-hmm.
And this month, which is the month of April's book, is going to be The Strawberry Pancake House.
Yes!
By Lori Gilmore.
Oh my god, dude.
If I said that title correct.
The Strawberry
Pancake
Patch.
Yes!
The Strawberry Pancake Patch House.
It might just be
the Strawberry Pancake
Patch.
I don't know. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I have not been doing a great job posting about the books that we have done, but she's all caught up, and I'm starting the Strawberry Pancake. I'm starting that one today. Only because I really want people to join me for the journey.
I really want people to join me in the journey too on Fable, but I feel like I was trying to be really, what's the word? I was trying to engage as much as I could on Fable, but it's really hard because, you know, everyone's schedule is different.
Yes.
So hopefully people will join us for this one. I mean, they're all technically standalones.
They are. You could just jump in.
Dive in, please.
I am very excited to talk about the book we're going to talk about. Do you think...
Let me say it.
I'm already crying.
Let me say it because you're getting so emotional. Cheli, do you think us diving back into the Shatter Me universe with book number 4, do you think that'll fix your life?
I think so.
Okay, good. Welcome to this episode of the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Yajaira.
And I'm your host, Cheli. And today we are talking about Restore Me by Tahereh Mafi.
Which is book number 4. Oh my God. Spoilers ahead. Oh my gosh. Do we need to recap the others?
I feel like you should know by now.
You should know.
Actually, can I just recap Ignite Me real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I just want y'all to know that our girl Juliette from book 1, book 2, the one who couldn't be touched.
She has a lethal touch.
She has learned how to hone her power so that now she could touch people. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine as someone who loves physical affection, not being able to touch people? Oh, dude. Life would not be worth living anymore.
It's so sad because she has only known a life of solitude. She was put in an insane asylum. She was neglected by her parents. And just to become this person of power, and she had taken in the 3rd book, taken charge of the rebellion in order to take down Anderson, who was in charge of Sector... Or he was one of the supreme leaders of the Sector 45.
Yeah.
And she took him down, R.I.P., and now she has become the supreme leader. Thank you.
So book 4 is basically her coming into that role.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I thought, little me and my pretty little brain here,
my cute tiny
little petite little lima bean brain. I thought
Yeah.
that her and Aaron dated for a while. I was under the impression, I don't know if this is just something you do, Tahereh Mafi. You make one day feel like years.
Oh, yes. I agree. Because when I was reading this, I was like, whoa, it's only been like, what, a week? 2 weeks?
Because there was a part where Aaron thinks to himself, like, it's been 16 days and our relationship has only been official for 2. And I'm like, 2? You would die for her. That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay.
My man took a bullet for her.
After the first hour, it's like, I love this girl. Second hour, I want to marry this girl. I was so shocked. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really like the idea of this book moving so fast, but also moving so incredibly slow.
I 100% get you, because I was also surprised by how little time had passed, or passes, I guess, in this book.
It kind of makes it feels like the significance is less, you know, because if they had lived together for months and it got to the point of like the slow burn of, we don't really talk much because I don't know physical touch, I don't want to know you literally took me in the book, like book 1, and I'm still learning to trust you, but she trusted him by lunch. That's crazy.
I mean,
no, don't get me wrong, I would
it didn't, I wouldn't say by lunch, I would say by dinner, like midnight snack, kind of vibe.
Honestly, I get it now. But you know what I mean? Because she also did this for These Infinite Threads.
Yeah, now we're comparing her other book series.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Because that is book 2 in This Woven Kingdom.
This Woven Kingdom.
And that book,
the second book, takes place in like one night.
It is one night, isn't it?
Yeah.
That book is like 500 pages long. Oh my God, one night? Mm-hmm. I can summarize what I did this whole week in a sentence. Nothing.
Isn't it kind of crazy though, now that this is kind of a tangent, but it's like you have to find the perfect middle ground, because I agree that this is so slow-winded, but then there's also the complete opposite where like sometimes people will have like too much of time skips where it's like, oh my God, I'm getting a headache just from how dizzy I am.
You're telling me something happened every single day?
Yeah.
You didn't have a rest day?
No. You didn't rest? Not once?
Not when you're becoming supreme leader. Well, our book starts with Juliette, and she has been supreme leader for a whole 10 minutes. No, I think it's been like 2 weeks, 1 week.
Something like that.
But she has no idea what to do, and she's hating it because she's literally complaining to Kenji. They look at me and they're like, ma'am, can we please have a 10-minute break? And it's like, bitch, do you? Of course you can. 10-minute breaks for all.
No, she wishes people would stop following her around. Like, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like that people treat her like someone important, I guess. But she is someone important. But she doesn't like it. Like, she doesn't like that she has a security. But Aaron had told her that she needed to have a security because it would be weird if she didn't, you know?
And also, people will now come for her.
Yeah.
Because she has become a target. And I think Aaron even said that at the end of book 2 or book 3. He said that she was going to become one of like the most pursued people. That's like, going to happen.
And not just by me and my brother, babe.
I know. Me and my brother, we have matching tattoos.
Oh my God.
Okay, but
let's first talk about the development between Aaron and his brother Adam, and kind of a little bit James.
Best brother forever. BBFF.
I thought it was so funny how, oh my God, I want to keep in mind that maybe people haven't read this book series.
No, it's
so Adam and Aaron hated each other. Adam fell in love with Juliette first, but oopsie, Juliette fell in love with Aaron after having a relationship with Adam. Awkward. But anyway, now it's at a place where Juliette and Aaron are together. But now Aaron knows that Adam is his half-brother.
Yes.
Because he didn't know before. And so there was a moment where I think he was like on business, like walking somewhere, because this man does not rest. It's crazy. That is so un-Taurus of you, actually. The fact that you never rest. But I kind of also get it because they get very fixated on things. Like, oh my God, like, you know, I have to do this and this and this and this. So Adam like goes up to him and it's very like cutesy, awkward, like,
oh hey bro,
oh hey, are you busy maybe? And
he has a mitt and a baseball.
He's just like doing that thing that the Twilight movie did. Who was it, Jasper, when he's like flipping the baseball and catching it?
Heck yeah.
He's just like, hey, are you busy?
You want to toss the old pigskin? I don't know.
Are you busy? And Aaron immediately was like, oh, I don't know where Juliette is. It's like, oh no,
I came here for boop you.
I came here for you, actually, not for Juliette. Oh, her? Oh, no.
No, it's about us now.
I don't even like her like that. That's weird.
No, it's gross. Girls are gross. Oh my God. I'm so happy that it wasn't an immediate switch, but I like that it's like they are both very similar in personality, but the way they handle things is different. So the fact that they're both like, oh, wait, you're my brother, and that's kind of exciting, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
But also, our dad died. Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And they can't really say that to anyone else because everyone's going to be like, your dad was a horrible person.
Yeah, and he was. And also he raised Aaron in a horrible way. Yes,
but there's just that weird sense of grief that both of them are kind of feeling. And they have just this little moment. This little moment where Adam throws the ball and Warner's like, oh, whoa. Sorry, is this yours? Catch. Yes, this is all I wanted.
It's like just like a reflex. It's, you know, I just knew that I had to throw the ball.
I guess it was just in me.
And I thought it was cute too how Adam was like, oh, I'm planning on telling James, by the way, but like give me some time because this is a lot for him.
But it's not you though. It's me.
It's not you. It's our dad. So.
Yeah. I am so happy for Warner. But, I mean, that's one good thing that happened in this book. That's kind of it.
Dude, he was going through it.
Oh, my God.
My man can't catch a break.
He really can't. And he's bald. How did you feel about that? Boy has a buzz because he looks like a huevo. I can't.
Not a huevo.
You know that
An egg.
Thank you. You know that one meme that's like, you know your crush ain't that deep when they like shave their head and you're like not attracted to them anymore. I just imagined a huevo. That man's shiny like Pitbull. That's crazy.
So you're saying you're not in love anymore is what you're saying?
No, I still love him.
Well,
I love him in all his egg shape.
That's crazy. I thought you liked bald men.
Okay, wait, hold on.
That was your type.
Don't expose me.
That was your type for a minute there. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
The fact that he had these beautiful locks and Kenji's like, I got it.
I thought it was so funny though that the only reason that he allowed Kenji to cut his hair was because he really wanted to have that bonding moment.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, that's how I bonded with like my soldiers, so I didn't think he would fuck it up, but he did. Look at my head.
I'm hideous. And he's like beautiful.
And he's just like glowing. Louis Vuitton. And Louis Vuitton napkin just like.
Babe. Throw it away. It's used.
Or burn it.
I can't. I love Warner so much. I love him so much. He just goes through so much because it feels like, you know, little silly goofy moments at the beginning and then just a downhill.
It's slowly downhill for me.
But can I just say, I just feel like I don't want to be a
hater.
No. A man supporter. I just feel like a lot of what he did, I'm not justifying it, but him not saying certain things, I feel like has to do a lot with his upbringing. And the fact that he couldn't. Okay, I'm cooking. Hold on.
Oh my God, you are cooking.
You know what I mean?
Hey, keep it going.
I feel like it wasn't his fault. I don't know.
Oh my God.
And the fact that Juliette, okay, I'm moving too fast.
You need to explain a little bit more what's happening.
Aaron, he doesn't tell Juliette much about his childhood, his upbringing, or anything. Mm-hmm. And even Castle, who in book 2, he was the one in charge of the rebellion in Omega Point. Mm-hmm. He was like, how much do you know about your little bald boyfriend over there? And it's like,
that bald bitch over there.
I know. And she was like, I know a lot. Okay, what was his mom's name? I think Kenji's actually the one.
Oh, yeah. Kenji asked that.
She starts to realize, like, yeah, I don't really know much about him. Mm-hmm. And
she knows the important stuff. Like, he has a sick closet.
I know. Louis Vuitton. But
There's this one part
I didn't like, where she had to go interrogate him about something, and she got completely, like, distracted.
Seduced.
Yes. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. I'm here for it, queen. But also, is this really all? Like, it feels like there's no depth to your relationship with him at this point.
I mean, it's only been a week, so, you know.
They should already be having kids by this point. I think that's how it works.
No. At this point, you know, the lust is just too grand. But then they'll talk later.
So that's where it's currently at. And I think both of them didn't know how to voice that. So that's when people start coming to the sector. And you start to realize, like, hey, Warner actually had friends that apparently he grew up with. It was all the kids of the supreme leaders. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's weird. Hey, he actually dated one of the girls for 2 years and never told you. Mm-hmm. And there's this, he knows 7 languages.
One of the daughters of the supreme leaders. Oh my God, like, yeah, the 7 languages, crazy. I feel like that's just something that would come up in conversation.
I know. I would show that off all the way. That's so cool.
I wouldn't shut up.
But there's just so many things. And Juliette's like, if you're lying to me about all this stuff, why should I trust you? And then the cherry on top was like, hey, I need to talk to you, babe. You're so pretty, by the way. You're so pretty.
Oh my God, you look so gorgeous.
So stunning. You have a sister. Her name is Emily. She's older than you. She's currently... They're experimenting on her. You have parents. You were adopted. Oh, sorry. I should have told you that one first. You were adopted. Your parents... They out there, and you also have a sister. Sorry, I love you though.
Also, I did torture her. Sorry, me. But I didn't know she was your sister.
And no, but plus, look at my new suit.
Custom made. Right. I do just want to say that I agree with you 100%. You're cooking, queen.
Okay, thank you.
Because also, he was really struggling with telling her, and it wasn't until he felt like he had to tell her. Like at the end, you know what I mean? And he was like going through it. What I love about Warner is that he has feelings, you know, like he's over here crying and shit. So he like goes up to her in the bedroom. She showers. She comes out of the shower. All she has is a toalla. And he's like crying on the inside, like, oh my God, I love her so much, but I have to tell her that she's adopted and torture her sister and her sister, this and that. And, you know, they were both taken at a young age. Yep. So he's over here thinking about all these things, but then Juliette, you know, she drops the towel and then he's like, you know what?
Wait, hold on. Record scratch.
Maybe later. I can tell her later. You know what? This moment was so like telenovela coded though. Mm-hmm. Like this happens in telenovelas when the audience knows that one of them is going to confess to something that could potentially break up the relationship. So they're like, one more night, babe.
That's the way
one last night.
That's the way I fell, and we saw it in 5 different angles. You know it was so good. Mm-hmm. But it just, Warner's issue is that he just couldn't realize that you should just tell Juliette these things because you're literally in love with her and she's your partner. And Kenji had a moment that was like, you haven't told her you dated this girl and this girl is currently here.
Oh, yeah.
They're girls. They're going to spread it so quick.
They're going to talk. Yes. And they did.
And it's so funny because when they talk and Juliette comes up to Warner and is like, so you didn't tell me you knew her for 2 years? And he was like, oh my God, Kenji was right. And she was like, what? No, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, nothing, babe. I'm so sorry.
I'm just shocked. And I hate it. I hate it. If I was Juliette, I would have also broken up with that bitch. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of pure love. Nah, I'm not here for that.
But weren't those 2 weeks the best 2 weeks you've ever had?
It felt like years to me. Actually, I come out with ganas. I'm aged. But
White hairs.
Thank you.
Ganas. Or gray hairs, I guess.
So disappointed on the lack of communication from both sides. Mm-hmm. Because I get it. Warner should have said something. But also, Warner is like socially inept. Like, he's just not.
He needs a little bit of guidance.
He's still working on being kind. man stabbed someone this morning because he sneezed. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to say bless you? Oh.
What?
Oh my God, you should have told me.
Damn.
He doesn't know. And Juliette, who has had, like, not much interaction with people as well. You would think that she'd be a little more sympathetic with where he's coming from.
I think they're both just very awkward.
They are. Oh my gosh. I hated it. I thought they were going to get married in this one. I was so sad. I wanted a wedding ring.
You thought they were going to get
married? Week 3, marriage. They're going to be broken up. I'm going to call it right now. They're going to be broken up for at least 10 hours. And they're going to get back together.
That's a long time. That's a whole book, basically.
That's like 3 books. There's more. It can't be over yet. Because, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because I did listen to this while I was grading. They didn't get back together.
No. Hey, but plus side, didn't you love the friendship between Aaron and Kenji?
I did.
Weren't they so beautiful?
I love it because they don't like each other.
They don't like, but I thought it was so funny that they were actually becoming friends after Juliette stopped forcing them to be friends.
I love that so much. I think that Kenji's really good for Warner in the sense that he just says it as it is. Because I feel like everyone else not counting. Well, actually, counting Juliette, they kind of tiptoe with what they say. And Kenji's like, nah, fuck that shit. Why are you crying? Why are you crying, though? Oh, my gosh, Warner had a panic attack.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
Makes sense. I would expect him to have more panic attacks.
I didn't.
But I don't remember why he had it. I remember the moment, but I don't remember why.
He had it because he just started thinking about the fact that, like, Juliette's gone from my life. Oh, my God. And then Kenji made it worse and was like, so you're okay with her just being with another man? And then he imagined all the things that they do together at night, but he imagined another man. And he was like, oh, my God.
That should be me.
That should be me. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it should be.
And they are really awkward because after they broke up, there was a point where Juliette gets like a new haircut. I think she gets like
she's drunk and she buzzes her hair.
I love that for her. I love that for her. But it's funny because he doesn't know what to say, so he's like, oh, I like your
bald head. No, we're twins.
Twins.
I
know. They're just static electricity. Yes.
It's like, well, now I have to go to a Pitbull concert. Come on.
Hey, Miss Worldwide.
Let's see what else happened.
The breakup was the biggest thing.
I can't really remember what else significant happened in this story.
It's funny because, like, I feel like Tahereh Mafi's books do have plot, but it never seems to be the main thing. You know what I mean?
I think she's really good at fluff. You know what I mean? So like, if you like fluff, I think you would really enjoy her books. But if you like a more fast-paced story, then it's not for you because it's very, very slow. I feel like I don't remember what happens. I remember what happens in the books, but I don't remember like what order everything happens. So we'll see. We'll see how fast it goes in the next one.
I'm just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say disappointed, but I'm a little let down.
Yeah, it's okay.
With this book because I really, really liked the third one. But I feel like what you said, something actually happened in that book.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, the whole Anderson takedown thing, that was crazy that happened so quick. I feel like that should have developed throughout the books, and she should have slowly taken pieces of the sector for herself as she created a huge
rebellion.
Oh,
as she was gonna take him down, would have like been, building an army, yes. Kind of Game of Thrones coded.
And then her and Warner just trying to find themselves
while also falling in love.
Yeah, and being bald together.
Together. Wait,
that's all I wanted.
That's kind of beautiful. Wait, but how did you feel about the reveal at the end? When she finds pictures of her and Aaron together as children.
Oh my God. I don't remember.
What?
Like I said, I read this real quick. I listened to it real quick. Yes, they did find pictures together, and didn't someone come pick her up and was like, yeah, your dad is waiting.
Yeah. That's how it ends, basically. God. But I don't remember exactly the sequence of events, but I do remember that somebody handed her like pictures or something, or like a letter. I don't remember.
You just hold those? You just hold on to those?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we also learned throughout this story that Juliette isn't her name. Juliette Ferrars is just an alias.
Yes, it is.
But they never changed her sister's name.
Emily,
yeah.
But she doesn't remember her childhood, right?
No.
Oh my God. The plot thickens. the very small plot thickens. It's now paper width.
Oh my God, I love that.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what I want with this. I don't like the idea of just adding long lost sister.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just thrown out there.
I get you. Because I hate saying it. It kind of feels very like,
say it, queen.
Like, I feel bad. It feels kind of like, well, like a telenovela. That's a good example too, where they'll just like throw these like major cliches to kind of keep it going. You know what I mean?
And I ate it up every single time.
Yeah, me too. So when I first read it, I remember thinking like, why didn't it start off that way though?
Or at least why didn't to something?
Yeah, like why didn't we start off like? I think it would have been cool if we would have been aware that she doesn't remember that she has a sister, or that she already knew Aaron. Like, wouldn't it be so amazing if we already knew that she like knew Aaron as a child, and then she's over here falling in love with Adam, and we're the viewer, me, being like, no, that's not your man.
But that's weird because I don't know. At this point, I can't think of any reason plot-wise why it matters that they knew each other. Like, that doesn't matter to me.
Oh.
Because are they just going to come back together and be like, babe, we knew each other. It's okay. Our love is real.
You know what it kind of reminds... Maybe I'll save it for the next one.
Okay.
I'll just save it for the next one. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just kind of like disappointing. Like I wish it would have been something different.
And I get that breaking up sucks. I get that. But boy had a panic attack over breaking up, and your mom and dad died the same week. And you have a brother. 2 brothers. And you had
How are you going to compare that? His parents sucked. Oh, well, his mom didn't actually. Shout out to his mom.
He had so much change in his life. And I get the Juliette thing is hard. But I'm just like, out of all the things. And you're also, bitch, you never sleep.
That's his line to humanity, though. Like his like love line. His like his. Yes. You know what I'm trying to freaking say.
You should stop. I will cry. I get
She is his tether to his human side.
I know that.
Because he was tortured as a child. He didn't know what love was.
Okay, and I love that you're saying that. And I think Juliette understands that. But she just
didn't
understand it this book. I just am so angry. I'm so angry.
Yeah, you should be. Be angry.
But I like the idea of them being separate, even though they both love each other, because I think they need to learn how to be their own people.
Yeah.
Before they end up back together, which I'm foreseeing it. I think something's gonna happen in which they're gonna have to leave, like the sector, and they're gonna have to do supreme leader shit, and they're gonna bring along his ex and the brother, who we didn't talk about the brother. I think he's great. He might be a horrible person. I think he's great.
The
I think
brother?
he's gonna. I think it started with an H.
Oh,
Well, I can tell you what he is he's a hater. So this man, and
I forgot his name.
Yeah, this man and his brother, who were Aaron's friends when he was younger, I feel like they're all gonna go on a mish together, and it's just gonna be one lonely night. You know what I mean? Or just like a night of like, you almost died. Oh my gosh, don't you see that I love you? I need that. I need that. And he's not gonna have anything except for like a piece of grass and be like, I'm gonna propose to you with this bitch. Oh my god, TM.
That's something
I'm taking that.
That's something you would love.
I would eat that up in a heartbeat.
You make, instead of a flower crown, it's a flower wedding ring.
It's just a piece of zacate grass. I would love that. Oh my gosh, you think he knows Spanish?
Wasn't he speaking Spanish?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ay, Dios mío. Oh my god.
Ay, Dios mío. No lo puedo creer.
Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Bilingual queens, first of all. I don't know how to feel. I do want to know how it ends, but I feel like this book could have been...
This book could have been an email. I love when people say that.
Hey, you're not wrong, though.
The meeting could have been an email.
Look at how long this took us to talk about. We're grasping at straws right now.
I know. I mean...
It feels empty, doesn't it?
Hey, I'm sure we could have made other jokes. Like...
You want to throw another one? Like... Another Louis Vuitton joke. I love that he loves fashion, but I also hate that he loves fashion.
I love that. Get you a fashionable man.
He's like breaking up with Juliette, and she's like crying in his arms.
He's like,
and he's
babe,
like,
this is custom, babe.
I know. Please be careful. Lint roller. Like, don't touch me. That's kind of beautiful. You remember when he almost killed Castle because Castle touched him?
Oh my god, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
But it goes to show that he's like barely on day one of human kindness.
You thought this man would be able to keep a stable relationship? He's never loved. That's crazy. I
thought it was really sad though when Kenji saw his back that's covered in scars, and he was just like, "Oh my god, who did that to you?"
My dear old dad. And he's like,
"My pops."
Dang.
Shout out to my father. And then when he had to go through his thing, did he ever go through his dad's things?
No,
I feel like that was like...
Oh, no, he did, because that's where he found the Emily file.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he did. I wish there were more. I wanted him to see something. Tahereh Mafi, take notes. I wanted
the series
him
is over.
To see something. No, she could jump back in. And see, like, I don't know, maybe... He had a bookmark and it was like a family picture. Not them together, because they never took one together. But, you know, like a random thing where it's just kind of like, did he care? Why the frick is this in here? You know what I mean?
You know what I thought about? You just reminded me. So Aaron Warner is an empath. So he can feel how people are feeling.
Oh, I thought you were just like... I forgot he had a power.
No,
he's an empath.
No, he can.
No, yeah.
No, he is, right?
Yeah,
like
he is.
The best
he can
way.
Feel emotion.
Yeah, like
he's an empath. He's a super empath, which is so funny because look at him. Okay, go ahead.
Because also me too, King. No, but there was a moment when he was kind of like going through this like weird moment of grieving his dad, but also being like upset that he wasn't the one who took him out. I really liked that moment. But I don't know. I had this thought in my head where because of he was an empath, I don't know if this is going to make any sense. I kind of wanted him to be like, yeah, but I kind of understand why he did what he did. You know what I mean? Because he was like, but I
empathize with others.
Yeah, like because I don't know how to describe it.
I understand that because I feel like oh my gosh, One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I feel like every power should have like a cost. And his is like he's over empathetic. So he's empathizing with people he shouldn't be.
And he knows he shouldn't be.
Yes.
But it's almost like you always have to be able to see it through their point of view, even if it doesn't make sense.
Which would make his position that he had while his father was supreme leader even more like gut wrenching because he could feel why it was bad, but he knew he couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
would
gosh.
drive me crazy.
Oh my god, TM. Oh wait, it's someone else's book.
But also TM.
Headcanon. I love that idea. That's why I think that if he had looked through his files and it was like something that Warner wrote, or like, you know,
Oh,
little
as
thing,
a child.
but it's
the
just,
macaroni frame.
I remember this piece of macaroni. Just that much of an empath. But it would have been so cute, like, I don't know, their Build-A-Bear workshop receipt.
Girl, they would never.
And he kept it. And he's like, why did he keep it? It's funny. He just kept it because he's like, I need a bookmark. But Warner's like, why did he keep this? This was my birthday.
Yeah.
When we went to Build-A-Bear, he bought me the whole store. But he didn't let me build a bear. It's the kindest thing he'd ever done for me.
Oh my god.
Warner's dad is horrible.
Yeah.
But apparently to Juliette, really handsome.
Well, they looked alike, so.
I hate that. I imagined Anderson to look like Aaron, except you control shift and pull the image a little higher.
Like the dog meme.
Yes.
So don't ever talk to me or my son again, but it's the same
Yes.
dog.
Yes. Have you seen the one where it's like 4 cats, but it's like an actual picture of the cat with all of its kittens? It's like, don't talk to me or my son or my son or my son. It just like keeps going.
No.
Yes.
That's cute.
I think.
Okay. Overall thoughts. Go ahead, Queen.
I'm
Tear
just
it up.
Really, I'm noticing things with Tahereh Mafi's writing now that we've read so many of her books.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm enjoying some of
the journey.
Yes. I think that she makes incredible characters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any complaints on that. I think her dialogue is a little awkward. I don't know if that's intentional or she's just an awkward person.
Don't come for her.
I don't know. I really like her. We've met her.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just the fact that it's YA, because sometimes Kenji would say things and it's like, it seems like you're saying things because you want teenage girls to read this and be like, relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did love him in Nazira.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Put a pin in that because I do want to talk about them. But I think overall, not much happened in this book, and I'm very disappointed in that. Like I said, I was expecting wedding bells. I was expecting a marriage, but nothing.
Baby.
Yes, please. I'm also an empath. I think I would give this book, when thinking about the ones that we've read, like a 2.5 out of 5. I don't think it was a strong read at all. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Queen. I agree with you.
I've cried for Aaron.
I don't know exactly how I felt the first time I read it. I do remember thinking that I wish that things would have been rearranged. Mm-hmm. Like I wish that us, the readers, would have already known certain things that Juliette just kind of had to figure out throughout her journey. Because to me, the way that everything is sequenced, it kind of just feels like, oh, let me just throw this at the wall and hope that it lands, mm-hmm. and hope that it, people are interested. And maybe it works for some people, but to me, like, I didn't love that. And I do agree with you that I kind of hate how, like, not much happened, and I don't know, I don't remember how long or how much time passes, but no more than 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe even a week. I'm not sure, but I just wish that more would have happened, and I hate that they broke up. Like, I wish that they would have just, like, I don't know, talked.
Yeah.
Like, can they talk?
Apparently not. What do you give this book?
I think I'm leaning towards the same, but honestly, I think I'd give it like a 2.
Dang.
Because
not the strongest.
No.
Can I ask a question and you can only answer yes or no?
No.
Only yes or no.
Don't do this to me.
Stop. Is this book the weakest in the series?
I don't remember.
I don't believe you.
No, I
That's
don't.
No.
I don't remember. I
That's the
swear.
worst one.
Dude, I literally binge read this series. Like, I did not give myself a break.
That's
All of
crazy.
these books were one giant book.
Okay. Can I ask another question? Do you think there's something that's going to happen from now until the end that I will really, really like or really, really hate?
Yes.
Which one?
I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't word it right. I got caught in my own trap.
All right, what did you want to say about Kenji and Nazira before we wrap this up?
I like the idea of Kenji having someone.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate. Don't you feel like the air in here, in the book, so many people, such a big world. The fact that they're all straight, I was just like, it didn't have to be Kenji.
Oh,
I'm like, I wish there would have been some difference, because him liking this girl really felt incredibly surface level. Oh my God, she's so pretty.
Well, and
then she spoke once and was like, oh my gosh, she's so headstrong. That's what I love. And it's like, you love all these things. That's exactly what Juliette is, which I appreciate their friendship a lot. But it's like, what's the difference?
She's Juliette. Ugh.
No, you're right.
That's my sister.
I don't know. I just thought I liked the fact that he liked someone, because I liked seeing him get stumped, because no one ever stumps Kenji.
Yeah. It's funny.
But it just kind of seems like you just threw her in there for that.
Yeah. You want something a little bit deeper, a little bit more meaningful.
Now that he's besties with Warner, this is going to be awkward.
Oh my God. What if he fell in love with Warner?
Oh my God.
The tea.
I just would have liked difference. Something different. I know.
Well, we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned.
Oh my God. When are we going to talk about the next one?
Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows? Right now.
Okay, right now.
Just start the episode again right here. Okay. I'm ready to let this one go.
Me too. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on to our next topic.
To anyone listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can please leave a rating of 5 stars, that makes such a huge difference. And a review recommending us our next read. Maybe the next book in the series, but who knows? You can recommend whatever you want. That would be great. If you want to support us and you have a little bit of extra money, what can they do?
If you're looking for a way to support us a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want the commitment of monthly, we do have a buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix or coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. I don't think I have to bring anything else up. I feel like our episodes have slapped recently. There was one we did recently that I really liked. I think it was Ignite Me. And the one we filmed with that one. What did we film that day?
Oh, the book of the month of last month, which was Dream Girl Drama.
Oh, that one was so good.
Yeah.
Please go watch that. Let's go ahead and read a positive. Oh, sorry. If you want to follow any of our social medias, I swear I'm trying to post every day. Don't come for me. But
if I miss a day, I'm sorry.
Go check out our link tree. You can find all of our links to our social media and our book clubs there at linktr.ee/thebookfix. Okay, let's go ahead and read a positive and negative about this book. Sorry, I don't know who's texting me.
I don't know. Tell them you're working.
Okay,
do you want to read the positive or the negative review?
I want to read the positive.
This book got good ratings. Oh my God, am I a hater?
Am I a hater?
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
I don't mean to be a hater. I'm trying to be honest, you know?
I get it.
I'm trying so hard not to be biased.
Restore Me. Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Oh, can I? Unpopular opinion. I don't like the titles of these books.
Why?
I liked Shatter Me, but the fact that it kept going, I'm not here.
Well, it's the me titles.
Also, Restore Me. Nothing was restored. My heart was broken. I guess she found herself
as the leader. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
This one's short.
Okay.
Norj gave it a 5 out of 5 and said 5 stars to Kenji, who's carrying the series on his back.
Isn't that what we read last time?
Did we?
It sounds
it's
familiar.
The same girl.
Okay, this comes from Nightingale. They gave it 1 out of 5 and they wrote, "Where is the plot? This entire book is just dialogue? Why do I keep reading these books? I'm just torturing myself."
Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Man, I love Warner. I know.
I love
kicking our feet.
I can't wait to talk to him on Character AI.
Oh
He
my
really
gosh.
gets me.
He's so good.
He's so good.
You know, Character AI, which we did like 700 episodes on that. Go watch them.
We did like 6.
Every time we would do it and we would talk to Warner, I'd be like, dang, something about this man.
They just wrote him with love.
They really did. Oh.
And the one that they wrote the worst was 1, 2, 3, Rain.
From Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Which is sad because
I love him.
he never acted. Like, he never did anything. Like, he was just there.
I get it.
What do you call this? Clutching his
You
fist.
know what I thought was funny? When we did Suseños, but it was with his friends.
Oh, yes, Suseños and friends.
We were like having a whole like serious talk, and it's like, and then his friends came in. I'm like, how'd you come in my house?
I know, we need to change the locks, babe.